Okay, we're in the garage. We're about to go in the attic. Some of that doubling up, just so you can see. But there's the spring for the garage car overhead door opener. We have an air gap between the top rail, the garage pedestrian door to the patio, between the top rail and the door jamb. This is the attic ladder. It's located in the garage. Now this is 1/2-inch sheetrock. It's for fire blocking between the garage and the attic space. This plywood right here, that's not going to cut it. Okay, so the fire blocking has been diminished. The instructions say that these holes drive nail through the metal bracket. And those are screws. Now, those aren't just any screws, however. Those are actually deck screws. So, well, it's not technically correct. It's probably okay, actually. So, come on up. Turn some attic lights on. Okay, in the breakfast area or dining area, there's a water stain right around here somewhere. Maybe it's there. Okay, but we're going to find that later, and it's testing dry. We've got a lot of support that's been added here. Okay, along this side. These purlins are all undersized. They were when the house was built, but they're all that way. To me, like we've got some PEX plumbing's been added down there over by the kitchen area. We got some. These are bathroom exhaust fans. I'm supposing, and that tape on those connections is acceptable for that application. Okay, what we got here. Okay, insulation is not required over the garage. But here a little bit of some bad insulation has been installed for whatever reason. I do not know. All this has been reinforced. So we've had some pretty extensive repairs. Probably wall moved. I don't know. I'll look into that a little farther. We got 16 inches of loose fill fiberglass. That's actually a good thing. We got rigid air duct, which is a good thing. We got depth markers, which is a good thing. But I'm not seeing any soffit baffles for the soffit vents. So I'm not seeing those. Let's see if we can get some more clues about what's going on here. That's wood shingles. Okay. So the Spanish style roof was installed over wood shingles. They all look like that. The water stains are typical. Now they should have had paper installed over them. Okay, so, and they didn't do that back then, by the way. But like right here, this underlayment, it should have been installed underneath all those shingles. And they didn't do that back then, but then that same underlayment that's been added there and is missing in other places, it should be under the tile shingles as well. Again, it's kind of par for the course, but that's what a perfect world should be. We got a little bit of flexible air duct over here, which also leads me to believe that some walls might have been moved or modified. Now, this girder right here, that's a vintage job here, so I don't think anything's been added to that. You can go on here. The insulation looks like, from what I can tell, it's been vacuumed out and blown in, which is a good thing. It's kind of thin here where people have been crawling around. That's a shame. You're not supposed to damage the insulation, which means I'm not going to damage the insulation, so I'm not crawling back in there. I'm not crawling back in there. So, yeah, water stains, which is typical. Spanish tile over wood shingles. Purlin reinforcement. They added an extra one in here. See where that guy's bowing? See the guy's down there is bowing right there. So obviously we got some stress over here. That's why all this was added. Now I'm just rambling. I better take some still photographs now.